This discussion is based on a BBC reporter interviewing President Xi, the President of People's Republic of China. The focus of this discussion is on the central thought pattern of human being, which determines the future world of peace or war.
Of the British public should be pleased to do more business with a country that is not democratic, is not transparent, and has a deeply troubling attitude towards human rights.
关于这个记者提到的人权问题，中国高度重视人权的保障工作。我们坚持把人权的普遍性原则和中国的实际相结合，走出了一条适合中国国情的人权的发展道路。人权保障就全世界来讲，没有最好，只有更好。任何国家都需要不断加强和改进人权工作，以适应时代的发展和人民的需要。而在人权问题上，我想最大的发言权还是各自所在国的绝大多数人民。
I made a translation of President Xi's reply. Regarding the BBC reporter's question on human rights, China places great emphasis on human rights protection. China incorporates the universal value of human rights in implementation of policy that enables China to progress in all aspects of development. Human rights protection, as far as the whole world is concerned, there is no country who is the best, but every country must continuously improve. Every country must strive to improve her own human rights protection in line with world progress and development. I think the most qualified person advocating human rights issues is the majority of their own citizens of their own country. First, we analyze the BBC reporter's thought and psychology. She must have felt very proud of herself representing the British people to protect the rights of the British people in dealing with China perceived as human rights abuser. Is she making a statement, posing a question, or making an accusation about China abusing human rights? Assuming she is sincere, did she make good research before opening her mouth? How will she react and reflect after response from President Xi? Does she still think she holds the truth and feel angry that her question or accusation was not being addressed? More importantly, how do British and the world viewer make observation about the thought pattern and psychology of the BBC reporter? How do we evaluate today's world education producing such thought pattern like this BBC reporter? Let's now analyze the thought and psychology of President Xi. He did not make any defense, as there is no need to do so. He did not lower himself like the BBC reporter to accuse Britain of numerous human rights violations in Britain. He said firmly how China is determined to improve the life of her citizens in a concrete way in all aspects of life. He demonstrated with concrete results that can satisfy China's citizens. How would the world viewer observe such thought pattern and psychology of President Xi? Certainly, it attracts those who have mature thinking. At the same time, others with shallow-mindedness and evil motive will react negatively and make more accusations of China abusing human rights. What do you think is the percentage of world population with mature mind? And what percentage of world population with destructive negative thought? World peace or war is very much dependent on the percentage of good and evil of the world population. It would be wonderful if every individual makes his or her own effort to expand his or her own thought pattern and more inclusive psychology. It is a collective quality thought pattern that can bring about world peace. You are welcome to visit my YouTube channel for more application of thought enhancement in all aspects of our life, not just politics, but also more importantly, our health.